Hello, welcome to Manibil. As you may be aware, I have recently been, or for a while, been very critical about Bernardo Kastrup and his lack of rigidity when it comes to the core leaps in his philosophy, right? Like, why is there an outside world? Well, it's like, it's just there. No argumentation, right? And then the problem with the dissociation thing that he uses in order to justify why he can say that everything is mind, yet I seem to be, cut off from the rest of what he labels as mind, right? And using these appeals to dissociative identity disorder. Quite a mouthful, right? Okay, so while I was playing a game on my PlayStation, I was actually replaying my old Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is where you get to meet Socrates in Athens back in the day, right? Never mind. I was just keeping in the background Bernardo Kastrup's analytic idealism and the self video by a guy called Kurt Munkel, yes, a channel, called TOE, or Theories of Everything, with Kurt Munkel. And lo and behold, man, right? There it is, right? He basically tells you directly that his shit doesn't work, right? So this is sort of, it's not even taken out of any context. This is a statement that can stand alone, right? Though it's from a big, almost 5-hour long interview with Bernardo Kastrup, and it's about 2 years old. This at 2 hours, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. There it is, right? He tells you, or not directly, but implicitly, that his appeal to science is invalid when you're doing metaphysics, right? You don't even have to listen carefully. He says it straight up, right? Okay, let's have it.
If you understand that science cannot settle metaphysical questions, then what criteria do you have to judge which metaphysical hypothesis is superior?
Okay, so there it is. Science cannot settle metaphysical questions, right? Dissociation, or whatever you want to call it, that some mind is cut off from some other mind, that is sort of, okay, that could be a question. How does that work? Well, he brings in science, right? No, maybe he's saying sort of, it cannot validate the whole metaphysics, which is in his case called analytical idealism, but that would entail that it couldn't validate a part of it either, right? It's not like you could split it up in 5 parts, validate it using science, create a metaphysics, and then say you cannot validate it using science. That's stupid, right? He says it here, that he has to shove his dissociative identity disorder up where the sun don't shine, right? And come up with some other explanation for his analytic idealism. This is a core aspect of his idealism, right? That there is these dissociations, that he's heard about a woman in Germany, right? At the same time as he says you can't use science. You can't use an experience to clarify how you understand your experiences, right? That's in itself is a circular, and now he says it directly here, right? So what more would you need? I don't need any more than this, right, to classify this analytic idealism as a bunch of baloney, right? To, use his own term. That's all I have for you. See you in the next one.